Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kraken Yap. Today I have a very special episode as I will be opening for the first time a Strixhaven Collector Booster box. The past me is opening it for the first time. I'm now recording this a few days later, post me opening this box. But this was the very first box of Strixhaven that I opened, so I figured I would just record it and post it for everyone to see. Obviously, as I said, this was past me, so I'm recording this portion post that, as I've learned that I've kind of liked the idea of recording post audio for a lot of my openings, just because it gives me the ability to focus on talking and not focus on the cracking, even though the cracking part is important. But yeah, I'm just recording this in post, so that way I can talk about anything I want to, including any important announcements. And if you've seen the title of this video, you'll know I have a very fun announcement, and that is I'm going back to MagicCon Vegas this year, which is, by the time I'm posting this, it'll be the next weekend is MagicCon Vegas, so I'll be flying out very, very soon, and I'm super excited for it. But yeah, I wasn't planning on going to MagicCon Vegas this year, but I went to MagicCon Vegas last year because it was the Final Fantasy set. That was the kind of like the premiere set of that MagicCon, and then this MagicCon, obviously Strixhaven is going to be the premiere set, and so I just kind of had to jump on it just because Strixhaven is obviously my thing. That's where I started this YouTube channel, and so that's why I definitely had to get my hands on that. But I'm really excited for it. I'm not going as like a content creator or anything. I'm just going as a normal guy who's gonna enjoy my time there. But if you are also going to MagicCon Vegas and you're watching this video, come say hi. I'm gonna plan to bring a bunch of like old Strixhaven Mystical Archive cards to give away to people that recognize me. But yeah, if you're going to Vegas, come by, say hi. If you see me walking around, feel free to stop me. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. So yeah, let's get into, with that announcement out of the way, let's get into the actual cards. So you can see here I'm opening, obviously setting aside all of the new Mystical Archive cards that are coming in. I think I pulled, what's the Japanese one that I got? I think it was Preordain. But even all the other ones are very, very cool. And I've already started growing my collection of those as well. Obviously, since pre-release, we now have I've had one full week of just opening products and trading with people, getting my friends to donate cards. So I have a pretty good binder, like a pretty good collection already of the new Strixhaven stuff. Ooh, nice sleight of hand in the Japanese. I actually think, very funny enough, I think my new Strixhaven collection is more robust than my old one already, and that's just because there's been a lot more product that I've been able to open, and a lot more like trading with my friends who are also getting the same cards, and obviously all my friends are great people who are willing to donate to my very fun little collection there. So yeah, I have a bunch of Strixhaven cards. I still want to, in the future, do a video where I talk about the plans for future Strixhaven, or like the future collecting of Strixhaven stuff. But that's probably going to be a video for another time. I'm still thinking about kind of what I want to do with the Strixhaven like series that I'm doing, collecting all the old School of Strixhaven Mystical Archive cards. And then whether or not I'm going to continue on with this new set. But yeah, all that is for future me to deal with. Let's try to get back into talking about what we're pulling today. And you can see there I got a cool Crackle of Power in the Japanese art. That's a very cool pickup. Crackle with Power, a really good game ender. I play it in most of my Storm decks. But just in general, it's a very, very good game ender, so I'm very happy to pick that one up, especially in that very sweet Japanese art. I like the 5 volcanoes, which I assume are going to represent the 5 times that ability happens. But I have a lot of, if you can see there, I got a lot of really good Is It cards, or Prismari cards, whatever you want to call them. So I have Prismari himself, the actual dragon, and then I have Flashback, which I do want to spend some time talking about Flashback, because I think Flashback is going to be a really, really good card. Snapcaster Mage for like 1 less. Oh, nice, there's an Emeritus, Emeritus? I don't know how to pronounce that. The Ancestral Recall card, as I like to call it. Very, very good card as well. Very fun. I actually put one of those, I put one in my Nico deck. So I have a Nico Blink deck, that I think would use it very, very well. I mean, you can turn all your shards into like 5/5 flyers is already very, very good. But the fact that you have just the Ancestral Recall as well on it, gives you card advantage, has ward too, so it has some protection itself. Very great card. Yeah, I was talking about Flashback a little bit. I think Flashback is going to be one of my standouts for this set. Like I said, just like Snapcaster Mage for 1 less is so good. Yes, it's limited to red, but just the fact that you have that ability there just feels very, very good. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yep, Cyclonic Rift. You can see me like freaking out a little bit. Not the most expensive card. There are a lot of really good cards in the Mystical Archive, which is obviously driving up the price of this set quite a bit. But just the fact that I was able to pull Cyclonic Rift was very, very nice. I think out of like all of the powerful cards, Cyclonic Rift is like the least exciting expensive card, if that makes sense. Not to say I'm ungrateful, obviously. I'm glad I pulled a Cyclonic Rift, but I know like Vampiric Tutor, Force of Will, Jessica's Will, like just the fact that this set has those cards in them really makes it interesting to pull. And you can really feel it. Ooh, nice Stock Up. Stock Up was a crazy reprint. One of the first ones announced for this set. And I remember seeing it and being like, that's a really good card. I'm surprised they're reprinting it. You can just have them. Ooh, the Paradigm cards as well. I don't know. I'm interested to see how the Paradigm cards play. I actually don't think... I shouldn't say don't think. I don't know how they're going to play in practice. I feel like a lot of the times those Paradigm cards can feel very, very slow. So I think in formats like Commander, they're going to be very good. I shouldn't even say very good. They might be just good. But yeah, the fact that it's like, it is also non-interactable as well. Yeah, I'm excited to see how those Paradigm cards play out. There's our first Silver Scroll. A little Zombify there. I think Zombify is an uncommon, so nothing too exciting, but the fact that we're getting Silver Scrolls feels really cool. I think Silver Scroll uncommons, though, are very... I don't want to say they're common, because they're not common, but they are the ones you're going to see the most. There's a nice Triumph of the Hordes, also a very good game ender as well in green. Gives everything Trample and Infect as well, so just a very nice game ender. But I'm all over the place. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff to talk about with the new set. But yeah, I'm curious to see how Paradigm cards go. I think they're gonna be good, but not oppressive enough to be like excellent, even in Commander. But that's my guess. I could be all wrong. There might be one that's like insane. Who knows? Yeah, just taking a look at more of some of the cards I've pulled. Outside of those, I think I got 2 mythics right so far. There's a Smallpox, very nice. Borderless Flashback, again, I think Flashback is going to be a very, very good card from this set. Considering Snapcaster Mage is already very good. Yeah. I think... I'm trying to think if there's any other cards from the main set that I really, really am on the lookout for in terms of Commander, but also just like in general gameplay. I don't think so. I think this set is really going to be heavy loaded by all of the Mystical Archive cards. I think the Emeritus, all of the Emerituses, all of the prepared creatures might fetch a pretty penny. There's a Reanimate one that's pretty good. Obviously, the the Ancestral Recall one. Ooh, nice. Silver Scroll Expressive Iteration. Very cool card there. But yeah, I think all the like there's a bunch of prepared creatures I can see that might go for some value. But I really think that this set is going to be hard carried by the Mystical Archive, and I'm curious to see how that's going to affect A, prices down the future, but B, how people look back on this set. Because I think a lot of people look back on the original Strixhaven set, and a lot of people mostly only talk about the Mystical Archive cards, right? I don't see a lot of people talking about any of those main set cards as much. So I feel like we're gonna have another set where it's like that. Despite, you know, there's being some pretty good bangers in this set. Flashback, the new Source of Plowshare, Erode is what it's called. Or I guess Path to Exile is a better one, but I think that card's gonna be really good as well. Efficient removal. Ooh, nice, another Emeritus, this time in foil. Very cool. I think I added the foil one to my Nico deck, obviously. I have the other one just sitting in a binder somewhere. I'll probably sell it or trade it eventually. But here we go, last pack. That is my little signal for the last pack. Thank you guys for watching this video, listening to me ramble about Strixhaven. I always love doing these videos because I like the fact that they're incoherent. Sometimes I just like to ramble on about my love for this game, so hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble. So yeah, here we go. Spell Pierce, very pretty Spell Pierce. What we got? Duty Beyond Death, and then another Japanese art. Very cool full art lands there, and I don't remember if there's anything else good here. But yeah. Ooh, big score. That was like, yeah, big score is the last card I got for the Mystical Archive stuff. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you tuning in, and as I spread the cards out for you guys to see, I'm gonna say I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.